Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of August 4th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Capricorn, we are here in Leo season, and we have the three inner planets, the ones that affect us the most, switching up signs this week. So really changing that energy out of that Mercury retrograde that we just had. We're coming out of the post-shadow about now. So we have Venus moving into Libra on the 6th. Venus rules over Libra, so it really likes being there. Libra, fellow cardinal sign, is about a lot more easy breezy communication, especially in one-on-one, so with partners, but also say between you and employees at your company or you and clients, things like that. One-on-one communication should be a lot better right now. And we also have Mercury, so the one that was causing all the stir-up in the last few months is moving into Leo. And so we're doubling down on the Leo energy of this moment, and Leo is the one sign that is not ruled by a planet or a moon. It's ruled by a freaking star. So that communication that has been kind of shelled up because it's been in Cancer is really gonna open up now. Everybody's just gonna be blurting out things left and right. But we also have Mars. So Mars is fiery, god of war energy, and it's moving into Cancer, so another fellow cardinal sign. However, Mars ruling over, say, Aries, which is fiery, way of blurting things out, taking action in the world. You have Cancer, which is a little bit more heart ruled. So we're going to lead from the heart at the moment is what I'm getting at. So this should be a relatively easy breezy beautiful time. But we'll see what that means for you, Capricorn. And this week I'm using the Enchanted Map Deck to understand it. Yeah, so let's see what we got going on for Capricorn. Look at you right off the bat, Wizard of Awareness. This is you. And so the Wizard of Awareness, I didn't mention any earth, which is what your element is. So you're just witnessing the flow of energy a bit more right now. But the wizard, you're still a wizard, so you can still use that grounded force that you are to utilize these other elements. And so just because you, as Capricorn, I'm speaking to your sun, moon, or rising, I don't know which version I'm getting, but you're more than just your sun sign is basically what I'm getting at. And so we all are made up of all of the elements anyways. Fire, earth, water, air, they're all elements that we all embody. We technically embody the whole zodiac. We're well-rounded people. They're in our natal chart somewhere. So Capricorn, this is you becoming that alchemist that can take these elements of this beautiful Venus energy that we're going to have, this great communication space that we're going to have with Mercury, this way of taking action from a more heart-led space. All of this is within your power, Capricorn, to utilize however you're going to use it right now. You just have to be open to it. Yeah. Okay, this is the most Capricorn card, I think, in this deck. It's details, details. And so Capricorn, you're just coming from a place of gathering information. So I just said all this light, fluffy stuff about Venus and Mercury and this beautiful Cancer Mars that we got going on. But you have to take this information however you're gonna take it in, and you maybe just learn that you're more than just your sun sign. Whatever, Capricorn. You gotta take all of this information of how things work, and you've gotta use it how you're gonna use it. I can't tell you how it's all gonna integrate, but Capricorn, this is just saying that you aren't maybe as go with the flow as everything I just said. You just want to make sure that all your ducks in a row before you start taking the action. It's like if you really like a sport, you've maybe watched it thousands of times, before you've actually like stepped onto that field or picked up that bat, whatever the fuck sport, I don't know. Yeah. All right, well, this is where you are right now. Sad embrace reversed. Sad embrace reversed in this position is just saying that, yeah, maybe you are mourning the idea of you. Like 2 seconds ago, Capricorn, we are constantly changing and growing. And so versions of you, versions of people in your life, versions of, you at a job, versions of like, like even I would just talk to somebody else about how I loved this town. The first time I visited this town, I was like blown away. It was the most amazing experience of my life. And then, because I was considering moving there off of that experience, but then like the second, third time that I went there, completely different experience. Like the rose-colored glasses were off. But it was me experiencing the space in the moment. And yeah, not everything can be, rosy all the time, Capricorn. So this is saying that sad embrace whatever summertime sadnesses you got going on, Capricorn. You just gotta accept them and know that, yeah, it's not a bad thing. Emotions come and go, grief comes and goes, and you just have to feel it in the moment. Don't hang on to it. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's summertime, we all gotta be happy, let's go to the beach, all the things. Amazing. But summertime sadness, like, there's a whole ass song about it. You've got to feel things in the moment. If there is this, like, I feel like there's this, it's also a longing for these days of, oh, it's never gonna be this perfect again. And you can't cling to those moments, Capricorn. You have to allow each moment to be what it was so that you can move on to the next one, that you can continue to grow and thrive in life. Because every day you should be learning and growing, and new things, new experiences are going to, mature you every day into a whole new person. And allow, if there is a sadness over any little thing, you could be sad over fucking ice cream melting before you can eat it, whatever it is, Capricorn, just feel it to its full depths so that you can move through it. Okay, interesting outcome. Rescue right side up. Yeah, rescue right side up. So you've got control over the situation. But so rescue is saying that, Capricorn, do you need to rescue others? Do you feel like the need to micromanage spaces? But also, Capricorn, if you do feel like you need a helping hand, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We weren't always so like independence focused. It's a new thing. I don't know why American culture is very like, we gotta be self-sufficient, do everything for ourselves, when communities and villages were what helped us thrive in the past. So Capricorn, you could be opening to this new idea of, I don't need to be so self-contained. If you are opening up to the idea of, letting the village take some of the responsibility off of your back, you can drop deeper into wizard mode if you allow other people to handle some of your tasks. Delegate your tasks so that you can drop into wizard mode. Like, you've seen all the details. You might be mourning that part of you that, didn't feel like asking for help. You could be mourning, I don't know what that sad embrace card is about anymore, but right now this is saying, Capricorn, open up to your community and what is out there for you. And your community is ready to like take you in with open arms if you do. Yeah, that is what the Maps deck has for you, Capricorn. I'm gonna pull one more card from the Land Sky Oracle deck. And so this deck, it was done by a yogi. And so she's got either yogic philosophies or poses, or someone got a rock. earlier. So things to help you ground into your body, because yeah, there wasn't a lot of earth happening in the planets this week. So let's see what we got going on for you. You have Yama. Yama, it says honor others. And so Yamas is the first of the 8 limbs of yoga. Yoga is more than the asanas, it's a philosophy, like I said. So yamas, there's actually 5 parts to the yamas. And so there's non-violence, truthfulness, no stealing, self-restraint, and non-greed. So you just gotta embody those for yourself. And so yeah, Capricorn, once you can drop into that truth of yourself, yeah, you might mourn the parts of you that weren't living in your truth. You might be able to drop into, non-violence doesn't mean like we're all out there like kicking kittens or anything. Non-violence could be just like about, times that you've harmed yourself in ways of, I just like, put myself on the back burner. I put others first, things like that. And then so in that way, I didn't take care of myself. Things like that. Just embody these yamas. And that is part of the yogic philosophy, is taking care of your, like, honoring others by being your best version of yourself. Yeah, that is what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope that helps. I do hope that you find this balance between that, yes, self-care, but also care for others. And I'll see you next week. Bye.